So for the past couple of weeks, we have been working with block elements, and this is going to be just a summary of that. Block elements are elements that use one line of text or one line in your document. In this case, if I click on this H1 element here, you can see that there is a line, there is just using one line, which is number 12. The same thing with H2, just use one line. Now notice here on the paragraph element, our paragraph element, even though it's using multiple lines, the content itself is using one line. So we have our opening paragraph, which is P1. Then we have our content itself, right? And notice that it's using just line number 16. After that, the closing paragraph is in number 17. And actually I could do this. And move this join to the beginning. And if I make this bigger, technically that's using just one line now. So as you can see, again, even the paragraph element is just using line 15. So that shows that block elements use just one line on the document. Now we also have, I'm gonna save this. We also have special block elements that we use to display special type of text. So the first one that I'm going to introduce is this pre element. Basically, this pre element, the only thing that it does, and I'm going to make this website a little bit bigger, is used to display some code. So it displays it in this kind of like plain text. Also, I could not only use pre, but also I could use code, which does the same thing. Now, the problem with code is that I need to use breaks within the code element to make new lines. So again, code and pre do the same. The only difference is that pre respect the white space that you leave for the text, and also basically the uses you don't have to use breaks to display the code here. So that's kind of like one of a special block element. Another special block element is the block quote element, which is basically allows you to display again a quote for special purposes. In this case, we have a quote from Hemingway, and notice here that we have the quote within this block quote, and we have inline elements here, and we're going to talk about inline elements in a bit. But again, the most important thing is this is another type of a special block element, which is block quote. Also, we have this other special element called address, and the only thing that we do with this is help us to display addresses. So basically all the text that is inside the browser is going to understand there is an address. Okay, so those are block elements.